Welcome, my friends. Welcome to another aimless adventure. Coming to you from Brooksville, Florida this evening. I'm at the May Stringer House. What is called by many one of the most haunted houses in America. Now, I'm not a ghost hunter. I'm what ghost hunters would call a skeptic. I don't delve into the demonic realm, and I don't mess around with spirits. I'm a history nerd. I love architecture, but I've been convinced by Mr. Mark Muncy from Erie, Florida, to come up here as a guest and to walk through this house. Now, they're going to do a haunt there this weekend, Brooksville Ghost Fest. Check it out. But tonight we go through a house that has got a deep history of sadness and murder. And suicide. I think it's time we explore more. Let's do it.
To be sold for, for cobbling your sidewalk or whatever. And so that's why this is not a graveyard. This is, people come here and go, oh, they're buried right here. No.
But those are real gravestones.
But these are real gravestones. The problem is we don't know where the graves are.
Gravestones removed, but still the question remains, where on the May Stringer property are the bodies buried?
We've done a lot of paranormal stuff. She helped us very much when we were writing our book, Creepy Florida. And we've done a couple ghost hunts in here, which you can book, where you and your team can come and spend the night hunting ghosts. Now, there is a waiting list that is extensive. So, because there's so much evidence in this house, and teams love it. And look, there might be one
right there.
Exactly. They showed up on camera every time.
Welcome to Ghost Fest.
So, the ghost we're going to be listening for is Jessie May, who's a little girl ghost up on the second floor. Her brother James, who killed himself in the attic. All fun and games, this house. Doc Stringer's patients that didn't make it. Some slaves that didn't make it. There's a lot of things that are buried right here. And there's so many secrets in this house. And then they filled it with all these amazing artifacts, because it's the Hernando County Historical Society. And so, most famous ghost here, though, is up in that attic window at the very top. And that is the lair of the one they call Mr. Nasty.
The house was built in two sections. The first part was done by John May in 1856, and he built the original four-room structure that stood here. It was on 160 acres. It was only 2 rooms downstairs, the parlor and dining room, and 2 rooms upstairs, which were the 2 bedrooms. In 1880, a Dr. Sheldon Stringer bought the property, and he added 10 rooms to the structure, which gives you what we have now.
Close this so nobody keeps walking in.
Yeah, sounds good.
So if anybody tries to get out,
Yeah, you're on your own.
nobody's
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
No, don't do that.
It's so tired. Oh, it's not around the first. Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
Yay! You guys always knock it out of the park. I love this one.
if I do something, it's going to be real.
Yes.
I'm not going to do half-ass.
There you go.
It's part of the haunt.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Jessie May's house, which is part of the haunt right now.
What could go wrong in here?
Man. Oh, I'm sure Jesse's loving this.
Is that the alarm clock?
It is, of course, set up.
Awesome.
He's great.
He's great, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's amazing.
You can show him.
That child is covered in cobwebs.
Look at the haunt right now. Within where we're moving in the house, and then we're going to do the haunt.
Yeah.
So, I mentioned that John May built the home. 3 years after he moved to the property, after he moved his wife and his 2 little girls to the property, he dies from tuberculosis. So that was about 1858. 1858 he passes away. Marina survives and she thrives. She's running this plantation herself. She meets a gentleman who was a released prisoner of war from the Civil War. His name is Frank Saxon. He comes walking down from Atlanta back down to Brooksville after the war was over. Meet up, they get married, excuse me, in the house in front of the fireplace on Christmas Day in 1865. A couple of years later, they have a little boy. His name is Franklin. Franklin passes away in infancy. A couple of years later, they have a little girl by the name of Jessie May. Unfortunately, Marina passes away shortly after Jessie's birth from childbirth fever. It was a common infection, could have been cured today with antibiotics. So she either passed away in this room, where mothers would give birth to their children in the children's rooms, or back in the master bedroom. She was well enough to get back there before she did go ahead and pass away. Jessie May then lived here on the property with her father, Frank Saxon, for about 2 to 3 years. We don't have the exact age. We do believe she was 2 years old when she passes away. So she did die from unknown causes. We do not know how she passed away because the courthouse did burn down 2 separate times, taking the records with them. What we do know is Jessie May never really left the house. She is still here. People hear a little girl giggling. They hear a little girl calling for her mother. My granddaughter experienced playing with her when she was about 2 years old. We were in James's room when we told my granddaughter it was time to leave for the day, and she stood up and she waved and she said, "Okay, bye." And we asked who she was speaking to, and she said the little girl. So we do know that she is still around, and she likes to play with toys. She likes to interact, and she loves when children are in the house.
Wonderful. Thank you.
To the room. So we're pretty sure it was Jessie May just playing with this kid. Yeah.
There's something under the bed right there.
Well, welcome to the first part of the attic. This is, we could not see James' room, but I could tell you James' story from here. James was a World War I soldier that was a guest of the home. And James was, like I said, he was visiting. It was just after the war. He was engaged during the war, waiting for, couldn't wait to get back to his fiance. A lot of times that's what kept soldiers going when they're at war. The letters from the person he loves, and looking forward to life together. Well, James is in this house visiting the family when he hears that his fiance married another man. We don't know what the circumstances were. Could have been as easily as she thought that he died, haven't heard from him, didn't know if he came back, but she did end up marrying another man. He was completely and totally heartbroken over it. So one day, he just couldn't take it anymore. So he comes up the stairs here to the attic, and unfortunately he did go ahead and hang himself right above where we're standing.
Whoa.
Yes.
Right up there, huh?
That's right up there.
Think of the effort it took to just get up there.
Yes.
And
the state of mind you have to be in order to go ahead and go through with that.
You mean business.
Yeah, you really do. You would need a ladder. There's no other way up there. It's very high up there. It's the highest point of the house, so it makes sense that that's where it would have taken place. A lot of times when people do come up here, and it happens to me sometimes during the day when I'm doing tours, is that it's hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe up here anyway. The air is very hot. It's very hot. The air is very stagnant, and it's hard to breathe. But it feels different, and other people feel it too when you come up here. Like you just can't take a full breath. And it's probably the way that he felt just before he passed away too, not being able to take that breath.
We've now been given exclusive access inside the attic.
this in a couple of horror movies.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And you should never walk into one of these in a horror movie ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Bad idea.
Or here we are.
Do not hide in here in an attic.
No,
Mm.
no, never
You know,
go to
it's
the
cooler
attic.
in
This is
here than it
haunted.
is over there.
Oh
It
yeah.
is.
What do you
It is.
feel?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
much cooler.
Yeah.
There's a cool spot.
Well, we have an air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making
We
sure.
can let you believe that.
Yeah.
Rose check.
As I'm just gonna stand here the rest of the day, but
Yeah, it feels good over there.
now that's
Now, right behind you is our famous trunk. This is what Kindred Spirits came and did a show on that trunk. And that trunk belonged to an actor, a traveling actor, back probably around the circus days. This is before vaudeville, late 1800s. That trunk is a deluxe trunk. The top flips down, and when it does, it looks like a regular everyday trunk. It has the 3 drawers. It has a secret compartment behind the mirror, place for shoes. So that was either someone was very, very, very rich and owned that trunk, or that was their home. That's where they lived out of. And that's what this person who owned this trunk, he lived out of it. His name was Gary. Like I said, he was an actor. Around the time of the circus, going around doing entertainment, not just animals, but also doing shows and comedy and so forth. He, as soon as we received the trunk and we put it up here, things started happening. People were told to get out, people were scratched, people were pushed. His nickname from one of our docents is Mr. Nasty. I think he's okay. Personally, people do come and do the ghost tours, and specifically come up here and give him offerings. He was your basic guy on the road. He smoked, he drank.
There you go.
yeah. There you go.
He smoked, he
Thanks.
drank, he
Thanks for
gambled.
having us.
He likes the women. People come up and give him offerings. He does nothing on cue whatsoever.
Goes when he wants.
Yeah.
He does.
what
He
he
does what he wants, when he wants, with whom he wants. We've had someone up here doing
What was that?
the
That is
head
this-
of that doll
The
just fell off.
space.
The head just
Yeah,
fell off.
she was not touching it.
Oh my gosh.
The
I
rest
just saw
of the head
that
is
move.
under there.
Oh yeah, I got goosebumps.
Yeah, I
Oh,
literally just
there's
fell off of
Some of
that.
it
Yeah.
fell off there.
I watched it happen. I was standing back here and went,
The head-
what? Yeah.
That's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah. That was like, we were all like, what?
Mhm.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Thanks, Gary. Now,
Yeah.
when we were with the team, they got on the spirit box. They didn't get Gary. They got Gus. So that's what we called him, Gus,
Gus.
for a while. So, but
Okay,
yeah, I knew the
alright.
name was Gary, but I've heard, but that it repeated like 5 or 6 times.
We were calling him Chris for a while because on dowsing rods and a flashlight session, we kept getting Chris.
Okay.
Well, we have 2 Chris's in the room right
Yeah,
now.
we do.
Let's
Oh,
not
man.
let's not do that.
Maybe it was that.
Starting to sweat up a storm all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Is it hot in here?
Just playing with
Alright,
us.
so
Who knows?
all-
Who knows?
Gary, thanks so much for
Yes.
having us.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
Gina, thank you for the spooky. We're in the attic of the May Springer house.
Yeah.
And we had something unusual happen. I don't know.
Another cookie.
Yeah,
Another quarter.
50 cents. There you
Yeah,
go.
you made a
Thank
day. I love all the little storage back here. There's a great dollhouse
That was
back here,
creepy.
Chris.
Yeah, that.
That was nuts. I
Yeah.
literally, I could be anything.
So
wow,
we have a psychic that
Look
comes
at
and,
this.
and volunteers her
Here's
time every Halloween for our event, and she will,
Look at the
will
dollhouse to
not
your right.
come into the house to use the restroom.
Yeah.
It will not happen during this time of year.
Yeah.
So the fact that we're even up in the attic is.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. We're not supposed to be here this time of year. Too,
Good
so.
saging when we get home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Order.
make
Do
sure,
not
make sure
come
you
home
tell
with us.
whomever to stay and not to come
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah. Stay here, gang.
Stay
And,
here.
Yeah.
Check that out.
We'll have a love
Creepy
on
dollhouse over there, too.
where we sat when we were doing our haunt. I don't know what theater they're from, but they were donated to
She was
the.
just saying
so-
that they do have a
Those are
psychic
wonderful.
out here every now and then, and during this time of year October, she will not enter this house. So the fact that we are up here in probably the most haunted section of the most haunted house in Florida is maybe a little unwise. I don't know. One of the special things about Halloween is the fact that the veil is the thinnest. That's the best time to get in contact with spirits. And so, yeah, this would be the
That's
time.
awesome.
This is it. Yeah. I got the slide. I missed it.
Oh, that's
That's
okay.
why.
Now we can.
Yeah, that thing's been acting weird.
Oh no.
Nope, we're in.
Nope, we're not. Here, okay.
She just it for
Nope,
y'all.
that was good.
I'm sorry.
Go.
The trick to it.
Let the ghost do it.
See?
Oh,
Wow.
there we go.
Okay, we're safe.
It's
Run.
done now.
Okay, Stringer. It's going to be going on this weekend, October 28th and October 29th. 29th is all day, family fun day from 11 to 7 p.m. The house opens from 7 to 11, both Friday and Saturday nights.
11.
Yep, 7 to 11. So come on up if you can. And are you ready?
We're ready. Support this amazing house, gang.
Yes.
Come on, let's
Who's
do
going
it.
first?
Well, I'm. It's a sacrifice. All right, fine.
All right, Mark.
All right.
After learning of the tragedies the residents of this beautiful yet ominous dwelling endured, we go back inside once again, but this time to experience the haunt the general public will have access to during Brooksville Ghost Fest.
Piano, though.
Yeah,
This is a nice piano.
Oh, but
Pedal organ.
I think we've got a crime scene.
Oh, wow, it's spewing out sangria.
That's a double bass pump organ.
Also like this lamp over here with a skull.
Yes, that's amazing.
Wow.
But now, shall we step into the parlor?
Beautiful.
So the spider can
Into the
fly?
parlor. It was Colonel Mustard with the candlestick.
He killed her. He killed her.
Oh no!
Her husband killed her.
Oh my gosh.
Creepy.
Poor thing. And look, it's all Jessie Mae's dolls.
Whoa!
Ah.
No? Me?
You.
Oh.
Me.
Oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Careful,
Me.
Chris.
Okay.
I got
I'm
your
going.
back. Don't you worry.
Yes. I'm cold. Oh, you're cold? Do you want a blanket? Oh,
Oh.
she's going back to
And
sleep.
are you afraid of the dark,
Okay.
Griffiths?
I'm gonna go back now because it's actually
Dolls
very
over
warm in
here.
here. It's not cold.
I think we should move on.
Yeah, I
I
think
think we
should.
should, gang.
Just.
I want to find a heater for that lady.
that was cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
All right, who's going?
Moving onward.
All right,
Oh man.
here we
Go
go.
for it, Timothy.
This might be the
This
study.
is the dining
Oh,
room.
the
Little
dining
sneak preview for us tonight. Thank you so much, ghosts.
This does look
And
like the
spirits.
dining room from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes. Oh my.
The door
They're
over
serving
here.
up here.
So, now the question is, which way do we go?
Yeah, I hear creaking
Oh,
floors behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally we would
Why?
move on to the kitchen, but for the haunt, we're going that way.
That way?
So,
This
yeah.
All right, who's going first into the?
Hey, look, it's
the dark
antlers.
hallway?
It's antlers. I just watched that. That was really good. Oh, some uranium glass.
Yep.
Oh,
nice.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, we learned about
We
that.
need Frizzland should
Yes.
come out.
Antiquities and an old
Yeah.
wheelchair.
Oh, we're
The
going
grandpas?
to the military room.
Okay.
So that was the old office.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
We were saying out with Robert. Positively do not open. Oh wait.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
it's
no.
I didn't do it.
All right. So
This is
this is military memorabilia from Florida military past, but it looks like something kind of happened here. So
yeah.
I
It's everywhere.
I don't remember those being military regiment. So military issue? I don't know.
Civil War history.
Yes.
You know, Cabbage Patch dolls are the creepiest ones of all.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, no.
Are we ready for
I hear
the
something.
kitchen?
I think so.
I think we're ready for the kitchen.
All right.
Oh, there's a cauldron, Chris.
Oh, cauldron on
Ooh,
the table.
Yeah. So, and a few more.
Smells good in here.
Oh man, yeah. Like bake a pie or something. And then, yeah, this is. Oh no! I just realized we've got to go up the back.
Whoa.
We're on the kitchen.
I did not see the wall of creepiness The wall of creepy dolls.
I think there's a little someone at the table.
Oh, yeah.
He's eating his fruits and veggies. Oh, no, wait, that's an eye and a finger.
Those are good too. Those are
Yeah.
fun.
Hey, that's
Delicious.
good for a growing kid.
Really creepy bear.
Yes.
Bear mask. Okay.
All right, I guess we're going up the servant
Key
stairs
kitchen
here.
goals in
Oh.
here.
I'll let somebody else should go first.
Oh, there's an eyeball. Who's going up the creepy stairs? Chris, are you going?
Oh, Gina's here. We're safe.
Okay, we're good. All right. A lot of stairs in this house. Ooh. Oh, they're creaky stairs.
Yeah.
What is that doing here?
Oh no, Chris.
That call is coming from inside the house.
Oh, body bags.
What? Maybe that's for that crime scene downstairs. I love that lamp. The flicker bulbs on that are great. Oh, what are we hearing?
Hi, Florence. We've been waiting for you.
There's people pods. Nevermore.
Here. In there? Okay, who's going first? I
I
guess
heard the spooky lady Tina J.
I can tell you who's not going
Your
first.
turn. Jay's your turn.
Chris took the stairs.
Chris took the stairs. It's Jay's turn now.
You've come so far.
The non-haunt guy. The non-haunt guy does not go first.
God is waiting for you.
That's why we're leaving you in the back.
We saved the best for last.
Oh.
Always.
Oh, Jesse's room is.
we're back in Jesse's room.
But it's a little different. Yeah.
This guy?
Scares the
Watch him. He might
Whoa.
numbers at me every time.
Yeah. This
Good
is.
doggy. Nice mooch. Oh,
I think I got a nipple.
oh yeah.
Jesse, play with all the toys. Have fun.
Here.
Oh man.
Let's go. Start looking.
Got a nun over here. This guy, he didn't make it. He's burnt.
Oh man. Maybe that was what was in the kitchen.
Burnt
That's not
breakfast
good.
in bed? Oh.
All right. All right.
Just
Ah! I got the
go by me, please.
Okay, into the other room.
Okay.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, yeah, the stained walls.
stained everything. Yes.
Upside down crucifix.
I'm happy that did not jump at me.
I need a young priest and an old priest.
Yeah. Oh, something happened here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I have a feeling this will be an actor's spot, but
We got
I hope it's an actor.
whiskey, a knife, and a sawed-off hand.
That's holy water.
That's,
Oh, is that holy
that's
water?
holy
I
water.
don't think
Yeah.
that holy water.
Well,
so
some call it.
hoping not
Well,
for
yeah,
spinning
yeah.
toxin.
Some people call whiskey holy
Yeah,
water.
depends on.
Yeah.
Looks like Merle
Alright,
Dixon's
well,
back here.
More stairs.
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
I guess I
Oh
go.
Oh,
man.
wow. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, back down the stairs.
Oh man, just imagine this with all the actors this weekend.
Chris, my girl, you're so brave. She's
She's
going
leading the
first.
way.
You can do it. Whoa, what was that? Oh, jump scare.
That's why you don't go first.
And that's why you don't go first.
She got the good
She
scare.
got it.
She got the good scare.
That one's on the house.
There we go.
Or in it.
That was good. All right. Wow. Look at this room.
Yeah, there's a lot of plants in here. I do like that. That is nice.
Oh,
Whoa.
this was-
Hey, what's
This
your
was
name?
Doc Stringer's office.
Oh.
Okay.
Office. Check out the
That's
wheelchair.
why I'm feeling
Yeah.
very easy.
Okay.
And some of the artifacts here, you might recognize that chair right there. It's hiding under all the plants.
Yeah.
That's
This
not a pleasant thing for the.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
stirrups.
That thing's probably haunted for sure.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Okay.
Wow.
And is this Doc Stringer?
I don't think so. I think these are. That's Doc Stringer. I don't know, but there's some amazing medical artifacts.
Yeah.
All right. Looks
here.
like
Oh, I think we're heading out of the house and into
at the point of this hall,
into
you go
more.
outside.
A wheelchair.
Yeah.
We were
Man.
here one night
Oh.
and it shifted.
scooched forward?
It scooched forward just a little bit. So yeah, I was like, all right, was that? Just,
I think the directors don't like this room as much.
yeah.
I love some of the quackery.
I've been wanting to get in this house for a while.
Thank you for doing this.
Wow.
Getting out there.
Yeah.
And there's
This is fantastic.
This is so much, man, you guys really built up since last year.
Wow.
insane. I mean,
This room is creepy. There's a creepiness in the air in here.
Creepy baby, all the
Creepy baby.
And those are all Mrs. Stringer in different stages of her life. From yeah.
Or no, in the kitchen.
I love it.
We have, and actually those are that is Fred Stringer's logbooks, and they were donated back to the house as well. So that is his son.
Okay.
We don't have we don't have their Bible in here. We took that out. But we thought it would probably be right here. Because this is a nice little nook area where she could probably have other people sit, talk about it.
Now, who painted this?
I don't know. But we do know that it was donated back to us by the Stringers. We had that, we had the books, and then we had their Bible, the family Bible.
With apprehension, I made my way towards the attic once again. A photo of Elvis from WikiWatchy brought a smile to my face. That was about to change.
Okay if we go in? Back in.
As I made my way inside the attic once again, I was greeted with the shattered doll's face, which I quickly rationalized away.
We're going to spend a few minutes alone back up here in the attic.
Want lights on or off?
Oh, Lord.
I got a flashlight.
Up to you. And this is now Brooksville Pit will sometimes set up a static cam, and they will broadcast live here for as long as the cam will go most nights. So if you go to the Brooksville Pit Facebook page, you can watch for.
Wow.
And they'll put up like a REM pod. They'll put up the spirit box. So you never know what you're gonna find. But Gary, thanks for having us up. I hope you get lots of treats. I know this is a kind of a slow week for you because all the people will be downstairs.
That's the
We
fireplace.
don't have any tours this week.
Jerry, would you like to say something?
And see the fireplace off in the distance. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not sure of that floor.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he's shy. I think he's not gonna do anything.
This was set like this. I mean,
Well, that
it's not
freaked me out. I
exactly
did not see that dude over there. That mannequin.
It literally fell all the way down there. There's still bits. So
Moved earlier.
it was like pieced together, I guess. And I was standing
So
over there,
military jackets.
and I literally watched it fall
Yeah,
down.
that's
So
great. Yeah, I thought.
she was standing here.
Yeah, I thought she knocked it. or
No, she was
something.
standing here, and then she just went like that.
That's not cool.
Oh my
Cool.
gosh.
Um,
Thank you, Gary. I'm glad you made your.
I
That,
think
that
it's
door
time to
just
go.
closed.
That was.
For real.
You've been asked to leave.
Thank you.
I know, there's,
Oh my gosh.
no, actually it opened fully.
Please do not follow us.
You know, houses settle and
That's I mean,
hinges aren't
it's-
always
I
even.
think we better go, guys.
But that
You ready,
opened
Chris?
fully.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because
door
sometimes doors in old houses will settle. They have hinges that aren't set properly and they'll open a little bit. That thing literally opened fully, and I'm in a.
It's fast.
And
I just broke out in a sweat.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
kind of getting goosebumps.
we get it. We get
get
it.
it.
Welcome
He
to the
wants
May
us to
Stringer
leave.
House,
Yeah.
gang.
All
Thank
right.
you.
This is why paranormal teams line up for years to come here. We are just here for the night. We haven't been here an hour, and already, yeah. So,
We've been asked to leave.
We've
Yep.
been asked to leave.
so
Okay. Thank you,
thanks,
Gary.
Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
We got the hint.
Appreciate it.
We got the hint. Holy, wow. So yeah,
Here's
another
another.
another one for
Yeah,
the
good
Thank you.
thinking.
good for the road.
you.
So,
All right.
oh man,
Appreciate you.
what a night. Wow, thanks, Gary. Rest easy, my friend. Thanks for the show. Wow.
Thanks for the hospitality opening that door.
Holy. All right, is it closing? Yeah, that's a real one. I think that's. I don't think that's fake.
We're now out on the balcony of the house, and floor is a little uneven, of course. It's an old home, but 1856, I believe. But it is sturdy.
Oh yeah, there's a stained glass door. Second story. Beautiful.
What was it we learned? He was text on doors.
Yes.
That's not a fake spider web. And that's not a fake spider. That's real. Somewhere on this property are bodies with unmarked graves. Could be natives, could be early settlers, could be family or friends of the May Stringer house. No one knows where they're buried because their tombstones were stolen and sold off to an antique shop where they were later purchased. Some of them are placed in the backyard of this house now. But where are the bodies? Could they be in the parking lot? Could they be under my feet? No one seems to know. But somewhere, they're out here. All right, we are here with Tampa J and Chris the Girl.
Hello.
At the May Stringer house. Now, Mark Muncy was nice enough to bring us up here, and some creepy stuff happened in there that I can't explain. What's your take?
Okay, so both events happen in the attic, and the attic is allegedly haunted by a ghost named James, who actually was a man who used to live here, who hung himself in the attic itself. So we were up there, you know, doing our camera thing, and Mark Muncy was talking, giving us the history, and I think 30 seconds prior, maybe a minute, I was like, hey, if there's anyone here and you would like to say anything or make yourself known, please do so. And then you and I were kind of like joking back and forth. Oh, I don't think
He's not going to do anything.
he's not going to do anything. And then,
Yeah.
and that at 30 seconds to a minute goes by, and Mark Muncy is standing there in front of the closed door. And this was the second thing that happened. And all of a sudden, that door just opens. I got it on camera. You were
Yeah, me
standing
too.
kind of back behind us, but I got it on camera, and the door just opens. And it doesn't just open like, it just like,
Opens.
and then we're like, did that just happen? Like, I'm
Yeah.
getting goosebumps.
I also would like to point out that was not James, that was Gus.
Oh, I'm
Or
sorry,
Gary.
Gus. See,
Gary or Gus or Chris. I guess he goes by maybe different names, but
Right.
there are several ghosts inside of that house. I don't know. I felt
Thought I heard
in
something.
there.
yeah, I got the heebie-jeebies. And the first thing that happened was we were in the same room earlier, and the lady was talking, telling a story again, Gus, about Gus, and like the baby doll's head fell off. It was already broken to begin with. It was just kind of sitting there, but it just like fell off, and it scared us to pieces. It was in pieces, no pun intended. So yeah, that's what happened. That's why we got so freaked out. And yeah, it was a great experience. Always wanted to come out here to the May Stringer house. Heard how haunted it was, a real life haunted house. So
It's cool.
what better than a haunted attraction going on this weekend inside here?
And it has legit messed up history inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, real life sad stuff happened
Yeah.
in here. Sad things. Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it from this one. Some of the stuff that happened up there in that attic, don't ask me. I have no idea. I know it happened. I was there. I know I was a little bit freaked out and I broke out into a sweat. Could it be nerves? Could it be my mind racing? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. That's for you to decide. But that's going to do it from this one. You like videos like this or just funky roadside attractions? I do those too. But tonight, the owls are not what they seem. Until next time, adventure on.